spine freed up. Then we'll do a little bit of movement to open up the hips. And then we're going to sit and we're going to do a series of breath practices. And we'll experience the opportunity to really activate the entire body and mind continuum with the breath work. And then we'll have a nice, sweet guided rest. So it should be about 50 minutes, 55, depends on how things go. And all will be well. As always, remember our first guiding principle: support precedes action. So ensure that you have everything you need for your support: blocks, straps, bolsters, blankets, eye shades, and have them available to you, and then avail yourself of them as we go through the practice. And then remember that it is your practice. You are in the privacy of your own space by design. I will be offering and suggesting and inviting you to do some things from over here, but they are just that: offers and suggestions and invitations. You do what's right for you. Listen to the wisdom of your own body. Honor that wisdom by giving your body what it's asking for. And so anything that's not working for you, just stop, reconnect with your breath, find your supports, and rejoin when you're ready. Anything that you need additional support for, take additional support. Modify any posture at any time. Take any alternate posture at any time. Come out of any posture at any time. Be in your own practice. Okay. All right. We're going to begin, as always, by finding our supports. So I invite you to find a posture of support, whatever that looks like for you, whatever that feels like for you. Take a moment to bring yourself into that. Come into this place. Come into this space. Feel into the physical sensation of whatever part of your body is in contact with something. Turn your awareness to that contact, that physical sensation of contact, as support. What is it like to be supported in this moment? And then rooting into those supports, imagining you could extend roots through those places of physical connection. I invite you to root down so that you can lengthen up, lengthen through the side body, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the crown. Experiment with tucking the chin and turning the head to feel the release at the back of the neck, and then feel the full length of the spine from the base to the crown. And then, having established yourself in that supported, elongated spine, turn your awareness to your breath, come into the present moment by coming into your body. Begin to breathe in and out through your nostrils, following your inhale into your body, wherever it may go for you, without any stress, strain, or exertion. Following your exhale out of your body, releasing completely, emptying completely, letting go completely. And then holding your awareness right there, be right there at the next inhale, following that inhale in. And that exhale out, and feel into what it is like to sit and breathe. And having established yourself in support in this present moment, on your next inhale, I invite you to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space, and to allow to arise in your heart space a sense of gratitude. Any one thing for which you are grateful. Perhaps for you today, just the possibility of gratitude. And whatever it is that arises when gratitude is called forth, I need you to see that clearly in your mind's eye. Look into your heart space, see what arises for you when gratitude is called forth. And then I invite you to anchor your gratitude in your heart space and to hold it there for the duration of your practice at minimum. And then, as always, I'll invite you to set an intention for your practice today. Perhaps a simple intention to just be right there with each inhale, or to just keep your gratitude anchored in your heart space. And whatever your intention is, I invite you now to state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice, as if it is already done. And listening for the echoes of your intention in your being, I invite you to take a full inhale And as you exhale, if you choose to, allow your chin to drop towards your grateful and intentional heart. And if you'd like to offer a benediction to seal your intention, I invite you to do that now as I say Namo, Namaste. And then release your hands, lift your chin. Make any adjustments that you like to your seated posture. So we begin, we're going to move the spine a little bit here. So maybe you want to make a little adjustment there, freeing up some space. And then begin your hands to your knees. And we're going to begin with just some simple rotations of the spine. So rotate your torso, inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you go back. Doesn't matter which way you started. We're going to go both ways, so it's all good. Inhale forward, exhale back. Begin to align your movement with your breath and feel into this simple movement. So you're just finding that place of gentle rotation and just feeling a little bit of freedom in the lower spine and the hips. So rotating the spine against the fixed hip girdle here. And then take a moment here to pause and then reverse your rotation. So now you're still inhaling forward, exhaling back, but your torso is rotating in the other direction now. And maybe you feel a little bit of freedom. Maybe you notice a little bit of difference in sensation one side to the other. That makes absolute sense because the organs are not fully symmetrically aligned within the body. And so we should experience perhaps a little bit of different sensation one way versus the other. Oh, good. And then inhale back to center, full inhalation. Lengthen that crown, tuck the chin slightly, relax the shoulders, be still. Just notice. Notice your experience. Notice what shifts for you with each of these little movements. And then as you are ready, release the breath. And we're going to bring our hands to our shins if you're seated cross-legged. If you're in a chair, just bring your hands to your knees. And we're going to do lower spinal flexes here. So the lower spine will move forward, arching a little bit, perhaps, maybe just a couple of inches of movement for you. If you're old and stiff like me, you might not get much movement here, and that's okay. The inhale, the chest comes forward, the heart may open a little bit, the crown gets long. On the exhale, we're going to round the lower spine, bring the chin toward the chest. So begin to find your rhythm and your pace, your breath, and your practice. Aligning your movement with the breath, these gentle little movements here, get into that sense of finding that alignment where you're moving as the breath starts, the movement starts, and as the breath ends, the movement ends. Little lower spinal flex here. And then maybe as you begin to feel into this, you feel a little bit of freedom begins to happen there. Maybe not. Just find your rhythm and be in your rhythm. If you're seated cross-legged, take your hands out to your knees, opening up the middle back a little bit. So maybe this little bit more flexion here as you move up into the middle back. Maybe not. Maybe you're still just a couple of inches of movement at the lower spine, just a little bit of arching and rounding. Moving the spine. On your next inhale, full inhalation here. Lengthen the spine, tuck the chin, relax the shoulders, lift gently at the base of the spine at the pelvic bowl. Engage your root lock if you're familiar with Mula Dhala Bandha, Mula Bandh. You're just lifting gently at the muscles at the bottom of the spine, the pelvic bowl. Just be still and notice your experience. Notice what shifted for you. As you're ready, release your locks, release your breath. Hands to the knees, thumb and forefinger lightly touching. Just breathe. Feel into a possibility of stillness. And again, see what's shifted for you. I'm going to do a little lateral movement here. So bring your hands across, your arms will cross in front of your chest, your hands, fingertips to the shoulders, opposite shoulders. Long spine here. As you exhale, just lean to one side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean to the other side. So a little lateral stretch here, opening up the obliques and the side body. Begin moving with your breath. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Just feeling a little bit of opening through the side bodies. Couple more here. Inhaling up. And again, retain the breath, gently lift at the base of the spine, engage your root lock, engage your chin lock. Shoulders are relaxed. Feel everything center. Be very still. Feeling into the effect of your practice. We use these practices to regulate ourselves, and so we want to observe what the effect of each particular practice is. As you're ready, release your locks, release your breath, let your hands come to your knees, be still. Stabilize your breath. Full inhales. Complete exhales. Again, noticing your own experience. Feeling into your own ability to regulate. Our next movement is a twisting rotation. We're going to take the arms out and then fold the elbows and bring the four fingers in front of your shoulder and hook your thumb to the back. So this will help lock your torso in place. Now, if this is not accessible to you, just keep your hands down and let your hands just float across the top of your thighs, just above your thighs, and we're just twisting side to side. Wherever you are, for a long spine, rooted into your base of support, your sits bones, and we're simply going to inhale as we twist to the left and exhale as we twist to the right. Again, moving with your breath in this simple movement, aligning the movement with the breath. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Leading with the elbows or the shoulder if your arms are down, just feeling that no need to overdo anything. Again, no extra effort is required here. As a matter of fact, the idea perhaps is to remember that our desire in all of our practices and all of our life is to be calm and steady and focused on the breath while moving within our own body. So we don't overdo anything. There's no need to overdo. There's no need to effort. You're already here. All is as it should be. Just be in the solid, steady center. On your next inhale, come back to center. And again, gently retain while lifting. And even though the arms are up, the shoulders are relaxed, the chin is tucked, long spine, very still. Healing into your own experience here. As you are ready, release your locks, release your breath, hands to the knees, stabilize the breath, full inhale. Complete exhale. One more here. And bring your hands to the top of the thighs, On the inhale, simply lift the shoulders toward the ears. Now, the tendency here is a little scrunching in the back of the neck. So let's try to avoid that. Relaxed neck, shoulders up on the inhale and down on the exhale. And again, moving with your own breath. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Your practice, breathing in and out through the nostrils, maybe a little tension at the back of the throat, the epiglottis, feeling into that ujjayi or ocean breath, hearing the breath in the nostrils, moving to the rhythm of that breath. Mimicking a vertical motion of the spine here. Obviously, the spine does not really move up and down. We're moving the shoulder blades, the scapula, up and down alongside the spine, but feeling as if the energy is being teased up the spine. Inhale up. Gently retain, be still. And exhale, release. Tuck the chin. And maybe if you have any neck constriction or contraction, just turn your head left to right a couple times. Otherwise, gentle neck roll in one direction a couple of times, and then in the other direction a couple of times. Just a couple gentle neck rolls. And bring your chin back to neutral. Re-engage with your supports. Feel into your lengthened and elongated spine. Check in with your breath. Notice what shifted for you in that little bit of practice. Take a full inhale here, cleansing breath. And as you exhale, let's make our way to our mats. We're going to do a little bit of movement here to open up the hips. So let's find ourselves first in our downward facing dog. So pressing into the fingertips and the heel of the palm, bringing our feet underneath our hips. Maybe you want to take your feet a little wider, lengthening through the arms, relaxing the head, releasing, pressing out of the arms, press the chest and stomach back toward the thighs, relax the crown, let the heels fall in the direction of the mat. Breathe in. Feel that diaphragm move. Breathe out. Bend one knee and press back through the opposite heel. And feel that length in the back of the leg, the back of the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend the other knee, press back through the other heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend both knees, lift the hips up and back toward the wall behind you. And then let both heels drop in the direction of the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Maybe extend the right leg. Maybe lift it toward the ceiling. On the exhale, bring the knee underneath the body. Step the right foot between the knees. Drop the left knee in the top of the left foot. As you inhale, press into the right heel and the left knee. Find your core engaged. Pick up your hands. Maybe bring your hands to your thigh. Stack the palms. Straighten the arms to support the torso. Lifting. This is your supported low lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out, sink into the lunge. If you want to, on your inhale, bring the arms up, find your arm position, maybe hook the thumbs, maybe press the palms, maybe interlace the fingers, maybe your arms don't touch. It's all good. Just breathe in and lengthen through the fingers. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale here. Full inhalation. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the foot, curl the toes, lift the knees, step back, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Let the heels drop toward the mat, release the crown. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your inhale, maybe lift the left leg, stamp the wall behind you, maybe take the leg high. As you exhale, bring the knee underneath you, step the left foot forward between the hands, help it if you need to. Drop the right knee in the top of the right foot. Inhale here as you engage the core, press into the left heel, right knee, and then bring the hands to the opposite thigh, stack them the opposite way. Straighten the arms to support lifting the torso. Supported low lunge, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, take the arms high if you like. Find your arm position. Wherever your arms are, extending through the fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Bring the hands down. Frame the foot. Curl the toes. Lift the knees. Step back. Press back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, stamp the wall, lift the right foot high. Level the hips and then lift the right knee toward the ceiling. Let the right heel drop toward the left hip. Look up under your right armpit. Breathe in. As you breathe out, level the hips, extend the legs. Breathe in. As you exhale, bring the right knee toward the right wrist, and then let the right foot come toward the left wrist or underneath the body, whatever's appropriate for you. So maybe your right foot stays directly behind the knee. Maybe it comes in a little bit inside your right thigh. Maybe it crosses underneath your body. Maybe you put your right instep against your left wrist. Find your length, drop the left knee in the top of the left foot. Preparing for our pigeon here. Now, the first move is we want to just inch that that left foot back maybe, or think about your hips. Now I use my foot and my knee to guide my hips, but we're just dropping the hips back a little bit toward the bottom of the mat. Finding our posture here, maybe we come up on our fingertips to feel the length in the torso. And then maybe we extend forward over that right leg. Maybe we come down on our forearms. Maybe we release our forehead toward the mat or toward a block, supporting ourselves as we need here. Moving into our pigeon. Breathing in. And breathing out. The hips are level. If you need support for that hip, take your block and place it underneath that hip to support you. Finding your breath here, allowing yourself, opening, breathing into that side and back of the right hip. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Feeling into your posture, your body. Calm, steady, focused on the breath, moving within our own body. If you are done forward over, your forehead's on the mat, begin to lift the forehead. Your arms are down, begin to lift the forearms. Walk the four hands back underneath the shoulders, pop up on the fingertips. If you shifted your hips back, shift them forward, regaining your posture. Press into the left foot, lift the left knee, create some space, press out of the arms, create some space, and then inhale, lift your torso, extend the right leg. Exhale, lift the right knee toward the ceiling, let the right heel drop toward the left hip. Look up under your right armpit. Inhale, level the hips, extend the right leg. Exhale, bring the right leg back down next to the left and find your downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Other side on the inhale. Stamp the wall with your left foot, then take the left leg high. As you exhale, lift the left knee toward the ceiling, let the left heel drop toward the right hip. Look up under your left armpit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, level the hips, extend the left leg. Exhale, bring the left foot forward. Help it if you need. Drop the right knee in the top of the right foot. Uh-oh. I didn't do that right, did I? We're going to pigeon. All right, lift the right knee. Let's do this correctly. Press into the palms, extend, lift the left leg high. On the exhale, bring the left knee towards the left wrist and let the left foot fall either directly behind the knee, maybe a little bit underneath the body, maybe the left foot comes over behind the right wrist. Find your appropriate posture, then drop your right knee and the top of your right foot. Find your length here and then shift your hips back a little bit. Maybe coming up on your fingertips, maybe lifting your torso. This is your preparatory for king pigeon. And then as you are ready, maybe you want to lean forward over the left leg. Maybe you want to bring your forearms down to the mat. Maybe you want to bring your forehead down to the mat or to a block or a bolster. Support yourself as you need to. Breathing into the back and side of that left hip. Leveling the hips, supporting yourself where you need. Full inhale. And complete exhale. Inhale here. Settle in. Maybe if your forehead's on the block or the mat, a little side-to-side rotation, massaging from temple to temple. Maybe you're just still feeling into this opening. It's wonderful hip opening posture here. Calm, steady, focused on the breath, moving within your own body. On your inhale, if your forehead's down, lift your forehead, walk the hands back underneath the chest, shift the hips back forward. If you move them back, press into the right heel, lift the right knee, press out of the arms, create space. Inhale, extend the left leg high. Exhale, lift the knee, drop the heel, look under the left armpit. Exhale, level the hips, extend the leg, bring the left foot down next to the right, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. Full inhalation. As you exhale, look up between the hands, walk the feet forward between the hands, coming into your forward fold. And then inhale to a flat back. Bring your hands to your hips. Exhale, press the hips back long through the ground. Inhale, lift the torso, bring the forehead up, release the hands. Samastiti, mountain posture. Take a moment here to feel everything settling. Engage with your feet. Feel into your supports. Breathe up the legs. Look into your heart. Check where your gratitude and intention. Feel the crown long. Feel yourself standing here. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Take a moment here and bring yourself back to your seated posture. We're going to work through a series of breaths here, activating the body. So you're going to find your supported seat, whatever that looks like for you, engaging into your supports, your sits bones. Now, if you are not familiar with breath of fire is just an engagement of the diaphragm. And we utilize the diaphragm, pulling back and down on the exhale, and out and up, releasing the diaphragm out and up on the inhale. Again, if you're not familiar with this, don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. As you feel into your rhythm, you'll work with this. If you are pregnant or on your menstrual cycle, please do not engage the diaphragm. Just do long, deep yogic breath. Full inhale, complete exhale. All right. First posture. Hands will come to prayer in Anjali Mudra. Thumbs resting lightly on the breastbone. Crown is long, spine is long, chin is slightly tucked. Engagement is at the sits bones. You're feeling that engagement where you're supported on your cushion or your mat. And as you're moving into the breath, you're feeling that energy between the diaphragm and the navel area, the solar plexus area, and the base of your body where you're supported. We're activating from the base to the navel here. So let's take a full inhale and begin. Finding your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Full focus here, centered and supported, calm, steady, focused on the breath, moving within your body. Awareness between the root and the navel. You're feeling that engagement from the navel, freeing up that space between the root and the navel. Full engagement here. Again, your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. We're literally here for 1 minute. We're going to do 1 minute each. If you like these practices, you want to engage with them, you build your way up to 3 or 6 minutes for each posture. On your next inhale, take a full inhale. Gently engage your root lock, retain the breath. Let everything settle in the center of your being. As you are ready, release your locks, release your breath, hands to the knee, thumb and forefinger lightly touching. Be very still. Feel into your sense of possibility. Perhaps a chance of accessing stillness Hmm. Our next breath. The left palm will face away from the chest at the level of the heart. The right palm will face toward the chest at the level of the heart, and then we'll interlock the fingers. So we're gripping at the top tips of each finger. It's called bear grip. Thumbs will cross over at the top. So you're trying essentially as if you were pulling your hands apart, but you got these little hooks there, so you're connected. Right at the level of the heart, a couple inches in front of the heart space. Crown is long. Full inhale and begin. Bringing the awareness to the breath and to the navel, between the navel and the heart. Feel that energy clearing that channel between the navel and the heart. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Again, literally 1 minute of stillness, 1 minute of focus, 1 minute of concentration. On your inhale, gently retain, and then just pull as if you're pulling your hands apart. Don't overdo it, but add a little tension there, add a little engagement there, right in front of the heart. Engage your root lock, be very still. Feel into the energetic opening at the heart space. As you are ready, release your grip, release your locks. Bring your hands to your knee, thumb and forefinger touching. Be very still. Let everything stabilize. Notice. The possibility of stillness, the shift in your energetic being, your sense of regulation, self-regulating our mind states here. Our next grip, that bear grip, we're going to move it up to the throat, just at the throat level, right in front of the throat. So left palm face away, right palm face in, hook the fingers, and take a full inhale. And begin. Your version, long, deep breath or breath of fire, your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Feeling into that engagement between the navel and the throat. Feel the throat opening, perhaps. Maybe bringing a little energetic engagement to the throat. Feeling that channel clear. Just sitting and breathing with intention and gratitude. In your next inhale, take a full inhale. Again, a little bit of tension there in the hands, as if you could pull them apart, engage the root lock. Be very still, feel into the energy at the throat area. As you are ready, release your grip, release your locks. Hands to the knee. Again, seeking stillness. Long spine. Open heart. Clear throat. steady support at the root. A little bit of fire in the belly. One more with this bear grip. We're going to move to the crown. So the left palm will face up, the right palm will face down. Engage your fingertips. As you are ready, inhale and begin. Maybe 4 inches above your crown of your head, 2 to 4 inches there, breathing. Feeling that channel opening as you bring the diaphragm and the solar plexus, the core, into engagement, the solar core. On this solstice day, we're really engaging the solar plexus, the solar power, the third chakra. And feeling that clarity moving up now through the heart, through the throat, through the skull, and maybe even out the crown of the head. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. On your inhale, take a full inhale. Engage the fingers, engage the root lock. Feel that channel and that opening flow. Steady and clear. Crown of the head to the base of the spine. As you are ready, release your hands, release your locks. Notice where the energy is stabilizing for you. Notice where the energy is moving for you. Feel into your own experience. Letting everything settle. Noticing the shifts. Notice what works and what doesn't work. How it works. Be curious about your own experience. No need to do anything. Just notice. Oh, be interested. Now we're going to open up fully. The arms will extend at 60-degree angle. The palms will be facing toward each other. Arm extension. And as you're ready, full inhale and begin. Long, deep breath or breath of fire. Either is fine. Maybe you feel that freeing of the entire channel here. From the root to the crown. Fingertips extended, arms long. Sitting and breathing, knowing that you're breathing, knowing that you're sitting. On your inhale, take a full inhalation. Engage the root lock. Lift through the fingertips. Lift through the crown. Gentle retention of the breath while extending through the fingers, through the crown. Chin is slightly tucked. Shoulders are up but relaxed. Root is engaged. Feeling into this length that's available to you here. And as you are ready, gently bring the arms down. Be still. Notice where the energy is in your body. Notice your shifts. Find stillness. And having opened the channel and freed the channel, we'll now bring it back to the heart space. So once again, the hands will come to the heart. Namaskar, Anjali Mudra. Long crown, full inhale. And begin. Backs of the thumbs resting lightly on the sternum, center of the chest. Feeling the heart beneath the hands. Centering everything in the heart space. Energizing and activating your gratitude and your intention. Fully present, fully aware, fully engaged. Concentrating the energy in the heart space. On your inhale, take a full inhale. Engage the root. Relax the shoulders, tuck the chin. Underside of the tongue lightly touching the roof, the palate of the mouth. Eyes firmly focused at the third eye. Hold up a bit in your head, be very still. As you are ready, release your locks, release your breath. Stabilize your breath here. Let everything settle for a moment. And then as you are ready, and only as you are ready, slowly and gently, maybe keeping your eyes closed if you're familiar with your environment, but gently make your way to your mat, lying on your back, preparing for our guided rest here. And as you work your way into your guided rest posture, take a moment to avail yourself of any additional supports you may want in this posture. Maybe you have a blanket or a shawl. Maybe you have an eye cloth. Maybe you like a bolster underneath your knees. Anything that'll provide you even 1% more support. Go ahead and avail yourself of that now. And as you find your way onto your back, feel into the full support on the back side of your body. Let your toes fall open. Take your heels as wide as is comfortable for you on your mat. Bring your hands down by your hips, palms up. Lengthen the crown. Feel the soft spot at the back of your skull. And then check your lower back, tendency to arch in the lower back. So pull down on your side ribs and feel the lower spine supported. The entire back side of your body supported here. Feel into yourself, settling in to your supports and letting go. Let go, you're done. Be done. Allow yourself to be done. Release any shaping of the breath, any shaping of the body, any shaping of the mind. Release any analysis of the practice, any conversation. Release any need to plan or prepare for anything future. Allow yourself to be here. Gentle curiosity. What is it like to be here? What is it like to be supported, to feel into the support on the entire backside of your body? What is it like to let go and to rest, to give yourself this gift, this wonderful gift of rest, this moment of respite, this opportunity to just be just as you are for a moment or two. This rest period is the opportunity where the integrate whatever has arisen in the course of the practice. So energize, and then we integrate. We move between effort and ease, between sthira and sukha. This is our place of ease. May you be at ease in this world. May you be at ease in this moment. May you be at ease in this space, this place of rest. Just allowing yourself to experience the gift of freedom from the urgency to do. Spend all our time doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. This is our chance to be. What is it like to just be for a moment or two? And we will explore what it is like to be for the next minute or two inside the awesome power of silence. And if perchance you notice that your attention has wandered away, I invite you to bring gratitude to that noticing, and then gently and compassionately return your focus to your breath. On your next inhale, I invite you to begin to reconnect with your body, perhaps wiggling your fingers and your toes, maybe rotating your wrists and your ankles. Continuing to reawaken on your next inhale, maybe a nice long stretch, extending the arms overhead, interlocking the thumbs, pressing through the heels, flexing the toes. And maybe bringing the palms together and rubbing the palms, bringing the soles to feet together and rubbing the soles of the feet together, and just re-energizing, reconnecting. And then as you are ready, and only as you are ready, I invite you to find your way back to your supported seat. Leveraging yourself up, rolling up on your spine, maybe rolling to one side and leveraging yourself back, taking your time, bringing yourself with yourself, bringing your integrated experience with you back to your engaged and supported seat, feeling into the supports, the connection of your body with whatever it is touching, lengthening the spine, tucking the chin, feeling the connection of the hands to the heart. I invite you to float your hands once again to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space, and to allow to arise in your heart space perhaps one more thing for which you are grateful here today. And as you witness yourself in gratitude in your space, I will take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you from this space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice with me. I am honored to be here, truly. And as always, in closing, I will invite you to stay here in grateful witness for as long as you can, for as long as you like. And when you do rise, please, please take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.